Baby, if you want to get rich auntie, this is the wig for you, okay? Hi, my name is Meg. I am a synthetic wig reviewer. I've been wearing synthetic wigs for 10 years now, okay? And I have a new wig for you guys, okay? Let me cut to the chase. This is the Sensational Kinky Edge Blowout Wig that is 20 inches. Let me go ahead and get that card for you. Okay, so here's the stock card. Here's the name. Colors on the back. So let me just describe it to you. It is a 13 by 6, so you can part like in the middle, on the sides, right? It's a kinky blowout 20 inch. I have mine in the color 1B. It comes in balayage chocolate, balayage copper, balayage gold, balayage mocha, and then of course 1B, and 2. I already have balayage chocolate and balayage copper, so if you want reviews of those, just leave comments below. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? I'm gonna put a little footage in there just so you can like see what I'm talking about, but let me try to get close for you guys. So, you know, if you get real close, you know, but things are going good. Things are going good. This is a kinky edge wig. Can you believe that? For $40. It's a synthetic wig for $40, okay? And it gives my hair. Like, I've been getting comments. I did like a review kind of sneak peek video. I've been getting comments that people never would have guessed that it was my hair. In real life, people think it's my hair. Baby, I look in the mirror and I think it's my hair. This is not behind my hairline. This is the entire wig. I did not cut it and put it behind my hairline. Baby, do you see that lace? This is the wig. It's the wig, okay? So when you first take it out of the box, it doesn't really show it here on the stock card unless you look really closely, but you essentially kind of have this like crop of kinky edge, right? So you really don't need to pluck it. All I do to help customize it to me is I take a hot iron, curling iron, Lord God, not an iron, Jesus. I take a hot curling iron and I don't even grab the hair, I just push up against it to kind of flatten it back up against the rest of the wig. I like to leave the kinky texture to it. I don't straighten the kinky hairs, I'm just pushing them back so that it looks like it's my hair. Once I did that, I went ahead and plucked just a little bit so it could have a little bit of what I call a marriage peak. I don't call it no widow's peak, I call it a marriage peak, right? So it would look more like my hairline because my natural hairline does go in that V as well. But let me tell you, I sit and pluck wigs. This wig took about 3 minutes of plucking. I'm not even kidding. I don't do much with this wig. It doesn't take much. Once I push back those edges, I just kind of style it with my fingers. I take, you know, whatever I'm using to lay my wig that day, and I just kind of like flatten it against here, flatten it against here, but I don't spend hours installing this wig. This is a beginner wig. I'm telling you it is, girl, and people will think that it's your hair. My biggest piece of advice is, again, to reiterate, is taking that hot tool and pushing the edges back, because the edges come super kinky, super curly. I like it to look like my edges have just sweated out a little bit, but it's still a fresh blowout. So I like to just push them back with the heat. I don't clamp it in the thing. I'm literally using the back of the curling iron to push it back, and then I style it with whatever gel or laying method that I'm using that day. So it still very much gives natural, blowout, kinky, textured, while just, you know, looking a little bit more done, I guess, if you will, because when it is fresh out the box, it does need just a tad bit of work. But let me tell you something. Like I said, I've been using wigs, working with wigs by the grace of God, finessing these wigs by the grace of God for 10 years now, and this is one of the easiest wigs I've ever worked with. The chocolate one is the same way. The copper one is the same way. The install time is the shortest install time that I have to date. This wig does not take long to put on. It does not take long to customize, okay? It's almost a pop on and go, but it does take a little bit of work. So now, what can I tell you about it? As you can see, the hair itself is a yaki. It is a bit thicker in density. This is slightly higher than a natural density wig, which I feel like really adds to the realism. This wig is not going to move like a silk press. It's going to move like a blowout. So if you ever blown out your natural hair, it's going to move, it's going to sit, it's going to react like that. And when you add heat to it, if you want to restyle it, it's going to do the same thing. It's not designed to move like a silk press. It's not designed to move like a bob or like the silkiest of silks. It's not. It's yaki textured, right? So just understand that before you buy it. But it can be restyled. It can take heat. I know, it's shocking. I know back in the day you didn't put heat on synthetic wigs. I get it. But things have changed, okay? It is safe up to 400 degrees. And believe me, I curl my wigs, I straighten my wigs, I layer my wigs, I do everything with my wigs. So when I tell you that it can take heat, I know what I'm talking about. Make sure you follow the heat guidance on the stock card. Every wig is slightly different. Some of them can go up to 410, some of them only 400 to do what's safe for your wig. This one is 20 inches. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like a cute length. It's not the longest wig. They do have a longer one in this line that is like long. But I've been feeling this lately, you know. I feel like shorter hair, 20 inches shorter hair, but you get it. You have bust downs, reflex, you know what I'm saying. I feel like shorter hair, shoulder length kind of hair really is a lot easier to maintain, especially since it's hot outside right now. Like, I do have light density long wigs. I have a reel like that on my channel, or a TikTok like that. There's so many platforms. So I do believe you can wear long density wigs, long wigs that are light density in the summer. But sometimes you also you just don't want anything on your back, even if it is light density. But yeah, my opinion, this wig smacks. If you can't already tell, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it in a side part, which I posted earlier. I love it in a middle part. Like, y'all, it eats. The lace is good quality, okay? The kinky edges, great quality. The hair, cute. It comes, as you can see, it does come with this little curl. As usual, when a wig comes out the box, the curls are going to be a little tighter, but once you start taking that brush through them, the curls are going to fall in this just beautiful blowout style. I have nothing negative to say about this wig. I didn't have any tangles running a brush through it. I didn't have any shedding. Like, this is a good wig. And being that I have a couple of these, I have, again, the balayage copper and the balayage chocolate, I know the longevity of this wig, and it still remains tried and true to this day. Now, when you keep wigs for a long time, they typically do thicken up and get stiffer over time. This can be solved with turning your hot tool to the highest allotted setting, right? As it says, 400. So, sorry, my nails a little, you know, doing my makeup, gotta clean under my nails. It's fine, I'm human, it's fine. Anyway, once you set it to the highest allotted temperature, that's just my advice, you don't have to do this. When you style it, you will get some of that like shine back, you get some of that movement back. But understand, it's a synthetic wig. It's okay if you want to buy a new one, but I typically will just restyle mine. I'm repeating myself. The point is, I've had these wigs for a long time. This one is new, but I've had it. The chocolate one is hanging on my door in my room, and it is still eating. It is still doing everything I want it to do. So yeah, if you have any more questions about this wig, if you want to know, like, hey, can you help me install it? Can you give me some advice on installation, or what color you should do? Hit me up, girl, hit me up. It is time to look like we are rich aunties, okay? And I mean, shopping trip, girl. I mean, ooh, and this is the wig to do it, okay? So if you have any questions, hit me up and I'll answer them. I hope you guys love it. And again, last time, stock card, yeah. And I hope we can all get one and we can all be matching. It'll be really, really freaking cute. Have a good one. Bye-bye.